Hey, Trevor Van Show, pal. Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement. And this is for, drumroll please, July 2nd, 2019. We are officially out of June. It is now July. We have actually hit the halfway mark of the year. Holy cow. This year is going by fast. So, thank you guys all for watching here today. So, this weekly announcement that I usually do every week is I talk about what's coming out this week on Blu-ray, what's coming out on DVD, obviously what's coming out next week, and any major announcements, which, by the way, there were some major announcements last week. There was a lot of announcements last week. I got a little lost in the shuffle there of how many announcements there were last week. So, let's get started. So, typically what I do is I'll talk to you about all this that's coming out, then I'll show you what I picked up last week, because I did pick up a few movies last week. And then I'll kind of just, sometimes I'll throw something else in there, sometimes I won't, depends. But that's kind of how the flow goes. So let's just get started. So this week, the 2nd, which is tomorrow, this is a really easy week. There's nothing coming out. There's really not. Like I discussed this last week, that this week is 4th of July week for us here in the United States. So Thursday is a national holiday. So typically, usually when this kind of stuff happens, they will really scale it back because not people really watching movies. People are usually out doing things. Although, you know, Stranger Things Season 3, it does start on July 4th. So, but typically, usually this time of the year, 4th of July especially, there's not a lot of releases. So, what we do have coming out this week is we have the Escape Plan 3, the Extractions, the new Stallone movie with Dave Bautista. It's just a continuation of the first Escape Plan, which I was a big fan of. Schwarzenegger, Stallone, the same movie. You can't go wrong with that, but this is the 3rd installment. Then tomorrow we have Dead Trigger coming out with Dolph Lundgren. Again, I think I'm pretty sure that's direct-to-video. Then we have the Jamie Lee Curtis movie, An Acceptable Loss, which again I think is another direct-to-video because I remember seeing it in theaters. Then the one movie that was in theaters that we have coming out tomorrow is The Best of Enemies with Tarja. I always say that wrong. P. Henson. She's a good actress. I can never say her first name right. And Sam Rockwell. It's that one about the Klans member back in '71 and the school segregation stuff. And if I remember the preview correctly, he's like a big leader in the Klan, but he starts to get to know this lady a lot more. Then he kind of has different views. It looks really interesting. I do want to see it, but I haven't seen anything about it, so I don't know too much about it. And that one comes out tomorrow. Also, Arrow Video is releasing the movie FM tomorrow. And then the last movie coming out tomorrow is a movie called Public, which is directed by Emilio Estevez. So, and starring Emilio Estevez. So, I'm not really sure about that one either. I think it's direct-to-video as well. But that's it. There is nothing else coming out tomorrow. I mean, it's a really dead week. With that being said, next week, the 9th of July, there is quite a few more things coming out. First off, next week, Mill Creek is releasing a Steelbook, and that is of the movie Mothra, the original Mothra. My cat is now scratching at the door. Also, Shout Factory, Scream Factory is releasing Silent Hill and This Island Earth next week. Silent Hill is a really good flick, very creepy. This Island Earth is a pretty cheesy thing from the movies from the 60s. Actually, Mystery Science Theater 3000 did their movie based upon that movie. So, I have seen it's an entirety separated from the Mystery Science 3000, and it's kind of a quirky movie. It's kind of weird. Some of the stuff in the movie kind of just like, oh man, but it's fun. It's definitely fun. Also next week there's a couple 4K titles coming out. We have Hulk, the Eric Bana Hulk, coming out next week in 4K, and also Waterworld's coming out in 4K and a Steelbook, which really upsets me because I recently just got the Arrow Special Edition release of Waterworld that has 3 different versions on it. I'm going to say this, I'm probably not going to get that just because of the fact I'd much rather keep the Arrow thing because I think that's really cool that you have 3 different versions. You got a television version, a extended version, and the original theatrical version on that disc versus just, okay, it's 4K, yeah, all right. Also next week, the 2019 version of Pet Sematary is coming out, and that will be a 4K and a Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. Also next week, we have Gotham Season 5 and Gotham the Complete Series coming out. Let's see here, a movie called High Life with Robert Pattinson. And I only mention it because recently, I know you've probably seen on YouTube or somewhere that he has been cast as the new Batman, which I don't know how you make a shiny vampire into Batman, but we'll have to see what happens. I mean, he was pretty good in Lost City of Z, so we'll see what happens with that. And then, let's see here, we have The Magician Season 4 coming out next week, along with a movie called Little. And the 2 movies I'm most excited about, other than, pretty much actually the most excited about, 2 movies I'm excited about next week are 2 more Andy Sedaris movies come out next week on Blu-ray. We have Savage Beach and Picasso Trigger. I am so stoked. I'm a massive Andy Sedaris fan now. Once I got that first 12-pack, I have been going nuts. I am totally stoked. I've already got those pre-ordered. I'm going to get those things day one. I can't wait to watch those movies in Blu-ray. The last 2 that came out was Hard Ticket to Hawaii and Malibu Express were awesome on Blu-ray. So I'm really excited about that. So as you can see, Netflix got a few more titles coming out. I know after that, the week after that, we got Shazam. There's a Steelbook for that. And then there's going to be some more stuff, especially heavy stuff coming out at the very end of the month, the beginning of next month. Next month's going to be a whoa. And August is going to cost me so much money. And I'll tell you why I'll tell you why now. Now we got what's coming out this week and next week. We're going to talk about what was announced. And there was a ton of stuff announced this week. I am not kidding you. I felt like it was never going to end. The stuff that I kept reading was announced. So let's just get started. First off, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete series is coming out on Blu-ray on September 3rd. And that's coming out in a house. It looks like an actual haunted house. It looks really cool. Also, we have Game of Thrones, the complete series has been announced for December 3rd. And that's going to be like in a weird like wooden box that has a cut hole out in the middle. And so each season has like a different artwork that you slide in there so you can see this. So it's like a picture frame. It looks really cool. I know it comes with a pin, like the hand of the king pin or queen pin you put right there. So it's stuff like that. I'll be really interested to see. I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, although I was not happy with the final season of it. I think there's some stuff that I think when you had that much time to work on it, the last season, you got to give us a little more. But I'm excited about that coming out. Let's see. Also, we have Shout Factory has announced some new titles. The Blob, not the original 50s classic The Blob, but the 80s version with, was it Matt Dillon and stuff like that. They finally announced that. I'm stoked about that. I've always been a big fan of that movie. So that'll be coming out October 29th. On that same day, Shout Factory is releasing a movie called Private School, which I remember when I was a kid, you know, staying up late at night watching that movie. That'll be out on October 30th as well. And then also Shout Factory is also releasing the entire Omen collection and a collection edition set, which is really cool because the way the Omen's available now, it's in this really cheesy box set that falls apart really easily. It's terrible, but this is going to have all the Omen movies, including the one that was released, I want to say it was 2009, 2010. So I'll have all the originals plus that. So that's going to be really cool. And we obviously know Shout Factory does some really cool stuff with their movies. And that'll be out on, October 15th. We also have Young Sheldon Season 2 coming out on September 3rd. Kino Lorber is putting out Wanted Dead or Alive with Rutger Hauer, which I always liked that movie a lot. I don't know why, I just like that movie. That'll be out on October 1st. DC Legends of Tomorrow Season 4 will be out September 24th. As you all know, when it comes to I'm a big fan of the WB superhero stuff. I love that stuff, but I always wait till Black Friday because all those are like $10. So if you're looking at getting that, just wait till Black Friday or like around Christmas time. All those things go for $10. Also, we have the movie Tolkien, which is about, obviously, Tolkien coming out August 6th. So that's right around the corner. And then we also have Arrow is also releasing The Hills Have Eyes 2 Special Collector's Edition, just like they did with the first Hills Have Eyes. I'm really stoked on that because the first collector's set's really, really cool. And I like the second one just as much. The second one has Michael Berryman in it, which I met one time. He's been in a bunch of movies like Weird Science, stuff like that. Really nice guy. And that will be coming out on September 17th. Now, the couple big titles that were announced, and I'm ready for this one. First off, Pokemon Detective Pikachu is coming out on August 6th. That'll be 3D. The Best Buy exclusive is a 3D disc. Then the Blu-ray and a 4K. No Steelbook. I'm really kind of surprised, but no Steelbook on that. But that's a big title. And let's see. Then the next couple titles are both Andy Sedaris movies. Yes, because they're releasing the other 2 next week. So they also announced 2 more. They're going to be doing Do or Die and Guns, both of which one of them stars Pat Morita, obviously of Karate Kid fame, and both those movies star Eric Estrada. Yes, Punch from Chips. So 2 more movies out of the Andy Sedaris collection. Once those come out, we'll be halfway through. I am so stoked. I can't believe they keep releasing these things. So I've already pre-ordered them. That's where they're going because that's what I'm doing. So, and then the last, well, actually, then also, and those come out, I don't think I said this. Those come out on September 17th, so it's not that far away. Then The Hustle, which is the remake of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, has been announced, and that'll be out August 20th. I don't think that did that well in theaters, but it is coming out. And then the big title, and I've mentioned this before that I've heard there's rumors about it, but the big title is obviously Avengers Endgame has been announced. That'll be coming out August 13th, which is just a little bit over a month away. There's all kinds of exclusive editions. There's a Steelbook. There's a Steelbook box set with all 4 Avengers movies in it. It's like a box set with like each individual one in a Steelbook. I'm sure there's a Digibook at Target. That movie is going to be everywhere. If you can't find that movie, then you got problems. That is it. There's a lot of big stuff coming out. August is shaping up to be a month where I think my wallet's really it's gonna jump out of my back pocket and go run to Hawaii or something like that, or float to Hawaii. I mean, it's gonna be a big month. There's a lot of stuff coming out. So, but it's really exciting to see all this stuff coming out. So that is it. That's what's coming out this week, next week, and what was announced. Now I'd like to show you guys what I did pick up last week. I did pick up a few titles. First off, I've been wanting to get this for a while, and it was a, I think this was an FYE exclusive, but somehow recently Walmart got a bunch of Steelbooks in. And I was walking into Walmart over the weekend and I saw it and I had to pick it up, which is Goonies on Steelbook. I had to get it. Big fan of Goonies. I love Goonies. I've always loved this movie since I was a kid. I've probably seen this like 300 times over the years. But really cool Steelbook with the cross in the front, and you got it's not too much in the back. But I saw this and it was like $12. I was like, I gotta grab it. So I grabbed Goonies. Next, I did pick up the 4K Steelbook edition of Dumbo, just because look at this Steelbook. This thing is incredible. This is all embossed right here, but look at the artwork on this thing. The front, look at that, and then the back. This is embossed right here too. The D right there. But look how beautiful this is. This is incredible Steelbook. I haven't even seen the movie. Don't care. I just couldn't pass up on this Steelbook. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. The fact that they kind of weathered this, so it looks like one of those old like wooden signs you would see on the side of a a train car or something like that. It's all distressed. Really cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing this movie too. So I picked up Dumbo. Then I had to pick this up because it's one of my favorite Disney movies along the sides of like Sleeping Beauty and Snow White. Because it's a classic, and that obviously is Cinderella. I love the purple. My aunt would love the purple too. That's her favorite color. She'd absolutely love this. But just look at it's just beautiful. I love the look of this artwork. It's got the signature series down below. The back has got the horse-drawn carriage. I mean, this just looks amazing. So I had to pick this up. I don't necessarily pick up every Disney Steelbook that comes out. I'm kind of choosy. I did get Lion King. I did get Little Mermaid. I don't necessarily pick up all of them. I'm looking more for the classics. So, like I said, if they ever do like a Sleeping Beauty, which is my favorite Disney movie, besides Black Cauldron, which we'll never see Black Cauldron on Steelbook or Blu-ray, anything like that, because that's kind of a redhead stepchild for Disney. But movies like that I will pick up. And then the last movie I picked up, and I told you guys I was getting this, and I did get, although it took Amazon like 2 extra days to get it to me, which I was really upset about, The New York Ripper. Oh, this movie was awesome. I watched it yesterday. Oh, and I'll be doing a review for it. But look at my review later on in the week. This was awesome. Look at that lenticular cover. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. I mean, it's got this. You go down here. Like, it's got the alternate slip cover. I mean, just beautiful. It was a great movie. Really enjoyed it. The 3-disc set. It's got it's got the Blu-ray, DVD, and it's got the soundtrack to the movie. Just really cool. I love these Blue Underground movies. I mean, they're just unbelievably cool. So I did pick up that, and that was it. It wasn't kind of a big week for me either. There wasn't a whole lot out there. I did do a little bit of hunting, but I didn't really find much this week. That seems to happen, especially in the summer. Seems like when the fall starts to roll around, where everybody starts cleaning stuff out to make room for the new school clothes and new stuff or whatever, or people start, people start like getting rid of some stuff because Christmas is rolling around, something like that. It'll start to pick up a little bit. The summer's notoriously kind of, at least in my area, not the best for hunting. So, but that is it. You know, I don't have anything else today. We got a lot of really great announcements, a lot of stuff I'm really looking forward to. Tomorrow's a day for releases. Next week's gonna be really cool because a couple movies I definitely want to get. Obviously, I really want to get the Mothra Steelbook because I love those Toho movies, those Godzilla stuff. I love those movies. I grew up on those. And I definitely want to pick up, was it Pet Sematary? Because I actually did like that movie. It wasn't the best. I'm still a bigger fan of the first one, but I definitely want to get the second one and have them both together. So, and then the week after that, it's going to be even bigger. I'm really looking forward to Shazam and stuff. So, that is it. Thank you guys all for watching. Leave me some comments down below. Any of these movies that are coming out you're excited about? Have you heard of some of these other movies? As a matter of fact, what did you pick up last week? I'm really curious to know what you guys picked up. Also, click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from Big D. That little bell will notify you when I do put up videos. Thank you guys all for your comments on my steelbooks for my horror steelbook collection. I do want to say this. I left some movies out, and I feel really stupid about it. I left out all my Universal classics. I got all the original. I have all the Universal monster movies in steelbook, and I forgot them. Go figure. I have no idea why I forgot them. It wasn't until later on I finished the video, I posted, I was like, wait a minute, I know I got more than, the Universal movies. So I do apologize that. So I will be posting later on this week. I'm not sure what category I'm going to do this time. I don't know if I'm just going to do a shelf or I'm going to do like action. No, sci-fi. So I'm going to do sci-fi. I'm going to add those into my sci-fi one so you can at least see them so I can prove I do have them. But that is it. Thank you guys all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I got a couple more subscribers. Thank you guys for jumping on board. I really appreciate that. Please keep sharing this video. The more shares, the more fans I get, and the more fans I get, the more things I can do. So I really appreciate you guys all out there helping me out. It really does mean a lot to me. Always keep hunting. You're never going to find. Everybody take care and be careful out there right now. It's kind of a crazy world going on. So watch more movies. Anyways, have a great one, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you guys soon. As always, live long and prosper. Bye.